look who it is. It's the jar, y'all. It's your girl, Brooklyn Jones. What's up?
It's CJ.
And of course, Steve Royal.
We live in life. Happy New Year. It's January 2024. Can you
Happy
believe
New
that?
That's
2020 freaking 4. We still don't have hoverboards that hover.
yeah.
Yo, I was watching Back to the Future. Like, I watched it in recent times, and it was the first time me watching it after the actual future. You know what I mean? Because, like, before when we were watching it, it was, like, before the date that the future was.
You look
So
like you're dressed for Back to the Future right now.
Do I look futuristic? That's the look I was going for. No, but like, you know, back in the day, you watch it, you're like, wow, man, in 2015, shit's going to be popping. We're going to have flying cars. We're going to have hoverboards. And, you know, we're in the 80s and 90s watching this, and it's like, it seems like it's going to be amazing. And then now I was watching it in 2023. And the future was 2015. So I'm seeing all this shit that they thought was going to be happening in 2015. And it's like a whole different movie now. Now it's like a comedy. Before it was like hopeful. Like, wow, we're going to have all that. Now I'm like, look at this bullshit. They really thought we was going to be flying on skateboards in 2015.
That's actually funny. It's like, it was hopeful, but...
Yeah, now it's just a comedy. So everybody, I implore you to watch Back to the Future now that we're past the future. Now it's back to the past.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, you know they had those people who were hopping on those, I don't know what it's called. It's like a one-wheel thing.
Yeah.
It's like a board, you know, and you see people...
They call it hoverboard. That's not a hoverboard.
They don't hover a damn thing.
No.
It's just got one big-ass wheel in the middle, right?
But they always try to act like what they're doing is like normal. You ever see them? Like, they're just like...
Yeah.
Like, because they know people are looking.
Yeah.
Like, especially when they first came out. But then they're like, oh, this is what this?
this whole thing?
Yeah, exactly.
No, they actually do have, well, they're not hoverboards, but they have these things that you could fly now. They're like these little jet packs. You turn them on and they blow so much air that you can fly. I actually want to try one of those. It looks like a lot of fun.
It's like the
one over water?
No, it's not over water. It's over the ground.
No, the propellers.
It's like a book bag, and it has like jets and propellers, and it blows, and then all of a sudden you start hovering and you just be flying and shit. They're making them for the military, but this rich guy invented them. Those joints are dope. I want to try it, but I'd be scared because like, what if I'm flying and all of a sudden one of the propellers is like, and then I'll just fall out of the sky.
Oh my gosh.
But it actually looks funny. It's funny because, like, I'm kind of scared of heights, but I'm also a daredevil. So it's, like, certain things I really want to do. Like, I would never skydive, but I would like to hang glide. That sounds fun.
Skydiving was fun. I did skydive.
You did?
Yes.
What? You've skydived?
I did skydive. Sure.
Now, let me ask you a question about skydiving. All right, so you've been on a roller coaster before, right? Mm-hmm. You know that first drop, when it drops and it just feels like your stomach is just leaving your body? Yeah. That panicky, loose stomach feeling? Do you get that when you first jump out of the plane?
For the first few seconds, yes.
Yeah.
But I think it's because you saw, you know, because you look out the plane. So when I did it, it's like they have like a, I don't know, it's like a almost like a carpet, like covering the door.
Yeah.
And then they lift that flap up, and then you can see, you know, when you look down at the land, you see all
drapes?
these. No, but it was like
open
thick.
the drapes.
Yeah, but it was thick though. But then you know how like when you look down and you're up so high that you can see like the land is like shaped like squares and stuff like that. Yeah. So when I'm looking down at that, I'm like, oh crap, like you know. And so once you jump out, you get that feeling for like a few seconds, but then it feels like you're floating. It's so cool. Oh my God.
I still can't believe you did this. I didn't know this.
Either. That's amazing. How much does that cost?
So I did the accelerated free fall. No, I did accelerated free fall. So that was me jumping by myself.
You weren't connected to the other dude?
No.
You were like, ain't no dude humping on my back.
Yeah. I wanted to do it.
You did it by yourself? You are a brave man.
Yeah. So the training for that is like 9 hours. And so you jump with 2 instructors. So there's one on each side of you.
Oh, okay.
And so they kind of hold you, like hold onto your, your arm. And then once you reach the point where you're supposed to pull the cord, once you pull the cord, you're on your own.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, so they hold on to you until you pull the cord.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so They had to pull the cord for me because when I jumped, so when I jumped, not at all. So when I jumped, I was like, "This is great!" Like I'm over because I paid for the camera.
I picture you like this is texting while you're falling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a guy recording. So it was the guy recording and the two people here. And so I'm hamming up for the camera, like, yeah, this is so great. And then they're like,
pull the cord,
right? Yeah. They're giving me the signal to pull the cord, and I'm like, yeah, because you're supposed to like do this to let them know you're about to pull the cord. Yeah. And they weren't letting go, and I was like, let go. But they're not gonna let go till you pull it. So then the guy just pulled it for me.
They're like, I'm gonna get sued.
yeah, because I'm over here hamming it up for the camera. It's like you're falling.
You about to be flat,
right? So yeah, once they pulled the cord, I was by myself, and it was like peaceful. Like you don't hear nothing. There's no birds. You don't hear nothing. It's just silence.
How far away are the other guys from you?
Well, once I pulled the cord, they still were going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they.
They hadn't pulled their cord yet.
No. They were. Yeah.
They're daredeviling.
Yes.
Was it to make sure that you were like okay to just in case they had to go get you or something?
Maybe, but they went past me because once they pulled my cord, I'd go up.
Yeah, so they're low. So
down.
yeah, I guess they'd catch them if something.
Maybe
they would be underneath you just in case something goes wrong. They can ease on over to where you are. That makes sense.
It does make sense now. I think about it. Yeah. So the only thing I heard was like occasionally they would tell me, "Oh, you're drifting to the left. So you got to pull the."
Oh, you had like an earpiece in. They could talk to you.
Oh,
okay.
What?
That's dope.
Yeah, but other than that, I was by myself. Yeah, and then so when you do the landing. Because it was like I said, it was 9 hours of training, and when you do the landing, they tell you there's two ways you can land. Do the like you see in the movie with the person like
lands and runs.
Yeah, lands and right. They said you can do it that way, or they don't take offense to this. They say, or you can do it the ladylike way, which is like where when you come down, you kind of like bend, so you kind of fall on your side.
Oh,
I would have.
Yeah,
you skydived. I'm not gonna.
You can't do it like this, where you just stick your legs out and just fall on your butt.
I don't think you should do that.
Oh, you fall hard?
Move, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why they have you like fall on your thigh.
Oh, okay.
They call that the ladylike. And I was like, oh, I'm landing like
I'm landing like a man.
Movies. Yeah. I'm landing like spy. They're like, okay,
I'm by myself.
But just so you know, they like if you land wrong, you can't because we're in the desert, so you landed on sand. Yeah. So like you could jack up your ankle, and I was up there by myself. This was like in like the Palmdale Lancaster.
Yeah,
like none of my friends wanted to go. They all, it was my birthday.
Yeah,
this is my birthday. I'm like, yo, we going to skydive. They're like, yeah.
Hell no.
I'm like, it's like no, they were down to go.
Oh, okay.
I was like, it's like 300 something. They were like, oh no,
nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, enjoy your birthday by yourself. So I was like, all right.
It was nice. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, and so at the time, I was driving a manual transmission, which requires your ankles.
Oh,
and I was up there by myself.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. As I'm getting close to the ground, I'm like, okay, think about this, Steve. If you land on your feet and you land wrong, how you getting home? So at the last minute, I was like, He said I
did. I don't think we should. I think we did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, don't tell anyone the ladylike way.
Nah, keep that.
Yeah. All right.
Stop being so sensitive. You fucking Karen. Shut up.
I was telling if I was like word.
No, who cares? I'm a lady, but I'm also not feminist. Really, I'm not. People will be surprised to hear this because I date women, but I'm really not a feminist. Like I like gender roles in certain ways. Like I feel like a man should come fix my car. I need a man to fix my car. I don't want to do it.
Oh my god.
I don't want to be a plumber.
Oh.
If it's the man's job to be in the bathroom fixing the toilet and it's a woman's job to be in the kitchen making sandwiches, I'd much rather be in the kitchen making sandwiches than under the fucking toilet. Like I'm not a feminist when it comes to stuff like that.
This
like
reminds me of
I like gender roles, and I don't mind. See, because people are like, well, men make more money than women or whatever. I don't mind a man making more money than a woman if he's doing more than her. You know what I mean? The only time it bothers me is when like a man and a woman are doing the same exact job. They're doing the same exact thing, doing it just as good as each other, but she makes less because she's a woman. That's not fair. But if a man's doing more, then he should get paid more. And I feel like, I don't know. I'm into gender roles in some ways. Like, yeah, if I'm in a car with a man and our tire goes flat, I think he should get out and fix the tire. But if I'm hanging out with a dude and he gets hungry, I wouldn't mind cooking. I'll cook.
That makes
for a
me
dude.
want
I'll bring him his plate too. I don't care.
That makes me want to get a flat tire and be with you and go, you're doing this.
We gonna be sitting out there waiting for AAA because I sure ain't getting out of the car.
You're doing
touching no dirty ass tire.
Jeez.
Like, no, I don't know. I'm not 100% feminist. I'm feminist in the sense that if a woman wants to do something, she should be able to. And if even if it's considered a male gender role, women should be able to do whatever they want. But I personally, I don't mind a man feeling like something is a man's work and doing it. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, so I was coming home one day and this girl I'm going into the building. She's coming out. So I held the door for her.
Mm-hmm.
Held the door open for her.
How dare you?
Oh, man, she got an attitude.
What?
She's like, you don't need to hold the door for me.
That's weird.
What is she, in a wheelchair?
No.
Women, stop being assholes. Let men be men and do manly things. Because y'all be all, I'm feminist. I can do everything. I don't need anything. I don't need a man to do anything. And then y'all be crying like, oh, I'm single and I ain't got a man to do stuff for me. Like, pick one.
Right.
If a man want to hold the door for you, just let him hold the door. What? Like, men actually like being manly and doing things for women. Like, it makes them feel good. So let them feel good and do what they want to do. Like, if a man want to hold the door for me, I'm going to let him hold it. If I'm carrying some heavy bags and he's like, hey, let me get that for you, I'm going to let him get it. Unless, like, I feel like he's a creep, and trying to follow me home or something. Like, I'm good. But trust me, I let men do stuff for me. And I don't know, maybe I appreciate it more because, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a little rough around the edges. And, I don't know, dudes don't always treat me delicately. You know what I mean? Mm. So when they do, I appreciate it. Like if I'm getting out of a van or something and a dude reaches out his hand to hold my hand to help me down, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because there have been times where like all the women in heels, the dude's like, here, let me help you. And then here I come with my combat boots and they're like, she good. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm a woman. I need help getting out even though I don't have on heels. I like when men are nice to me.
That's anyone can say that. It's like I like when people are nice to me.
No, but like in the manly way. Like they see you as a woman, so they treat you a little more delicately. I like when men treat me more delicately. And probably because like as a woman who dates women, I'm a little bit more of the rough one. So I end up treating women, kind of delicately.
You mean rough?
No. Shut the fuck up, Steve. CJ. But I'm saying when men treat me delicately, I appreciate it. So yeah, by all means, hold the door for me and carry my bags. I'm cool with it.
I think anyone would be happy.
And I will.
I think anyone's like, carry my shit. Like, please.
Ain't no man, if you a man carrying a heavy bag and another man comes out, let me help you with your bags. You ain't gonna be like, here, sure, sir. Thank you. I'm a damsel in distress. Like, shut your ass up. You're not gonna do that.
I'll take it.
But I'm saying at the same time, like, if a dude's like carrying my bags or whatever, and one day he's like, would you mind baking me some cookies or something like that? I'm not gonna be like, fuck you. I ain't no domestic. I'll bake you some cookies. I don't care. So I'm just saying, I'm not like all hardcore feminine like that. Like I believe in a certain balance of gender roles, but at the same time, I believe if you don't want to subscribe to that, you don't have to. Like I do what works for you.
Okay, I got another question on the same topic.
We haven't even gone to the jar.
We don't need to. We got the topics.
Yeah. So same situation. Okay. So you pull into a gas station. Is your car, you're driving. There's a guy in the passenger seat. You pull into the gas station. What if should the guy get out the car and pump the gas? And if he doesn't, how does that make you feel?
That never even would cross my mind. If it's my car, I'm just going to get out and pump the gas. Now, if you say, hey, let me do that for you, cool, go ahead. But I don't know. I don't date dudes and I don't usually have them in my car. But if one was in my car and it wouldn't even cross my mind. I wouldn't be like, hey, can you pump the gas for me? I just get out and start pumping it. Now, if they offer like, hey, let me do that for you, I might let them. If I feel like they just really want to do it, or I might be like, I'm good, I got it.
Wait, you said you might let him? Because earlier you said you let the man be the man and hold the door, but now it's...
I mean, if he really wants to, it's not a thing for me. You know what I mean? Like, if he feels like, I feel like it's not a thing to me, and it won't bother me if he didn't. But if he feels like, as a man, I should be pumping the gas, then go ahead. You know what I mean? Because I know that that's a thing for men. Like, some men would feel funny about sitting in the car while a woman is pumping the gas. Like, he would feel like a clown. Like, if he looks out the window and make eye contact with another dude, he'd be like, he would feel like self-conscious, like, shit, I'm sitting in here while she's pumping the gas. So I feel like it would be my duty to let him pump the gas so he don't feel like a clown. So I would let him do it. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead. That's your manly thing to do.
Someone might see you.
Yeah. Because I understand that, and I get the self-conscious thing. I get the male ego type thing. So yeah, go ahead and pump my gas, Steve. If I'm ever driving and you're in the passenger seat and we need gas, by all means.
Yeah, I would naturally do that. It wouldn't be an ego thing. It'd just be like, I don't know. I just feel like it looks weird. Like it just seems like it's the gentleman thing to do. Like, how does it look like I'm just...
Because you're a manly man. I was talking to my mom about you the other day, and she was like, I really like Steve. She was like, Steve is a man. Like, men don't really act like that these days. Because, my mom's old school. She comes from a time where men were chivalrous, and, they assumed their gender roles more. Mm-hmm. So my mom is used to that. And, she likes you because you're similar to that. Because I even told her, I was like, Steve reminds me of one of your friends. Like, when I was little, she would bring, like, male friends around. Not even, like, guys she was dating. Just, like, male friends. And, like, the way they treat her is similar, like, how you treat me. You're a good friend, Steve. And she's like, I like Steve. He's like a real man. Not that other men are not men, but you know what I mean? Like, Steve has, like, old school real maleness.
Well,
I don't know
Brooklyn
if that makes
John.
any
Thank
sense.
you. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Can you hear?
No,
but my mom likes you. She said you're a real manly man.
Oh, tell your mom I said thanks. Well, I was just saying that a lot of women don't appreciate the gentleman stuff these days. It's like...
They don't. And it's weird because they, like, don't appreciate it, but then they get mad when they don't get it. Like, pick a side.
I definitely learned from my previous relationship where she said, you pump my gas. This is actually a real thing. And I'm like, this 100% done. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, I'm not going to argue. Like,
I like all of that. I like to be cared about, protected, and all of that. Like, even if I'm dating a woman, even if she's feminine, I still expect her to be protective of me. I like to be cared about.
Okay.
You gotta have my back.
It's not even like protective. I think it was more like, sure, done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was more like just like, oh, no questions asked kind of thing. Like you've done so much for me. I'm reciprocating in a way.
But I feel like you should want to do that. It shouldn't feel like a obligation or a duty, like she's telling you to do it. I feel like you should want to pump her gas.
No, I definitely was told to do it, and I said, no questions asked. Like, you got it. Like,
so he basically said, yeah, I ain't really want to do it, but she told me to do it, so I'll fucking do it.
That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like, right? Because that's how I feel like you should want to do it. He was like, yeah, well, she told me to do it, so I did it.
Fine,
as long as you did it, CJ, I guess that's all that matters.
It did. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I guess we should get into the topics in the jar, huh? Let's do it.
All right.
Brooklyn is starting us off.
Starting us off strong. Let's see, if you broke up with your significant other and a week later they're in a new relationship, what would you think? I would think they were already in that relationship, because how do you find somebody in a week?
Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, I would also think the same thing.
It's so hard for me to find a person that I like. It takes me years. And this is the thing, like, it's hard for me to find a person I like anyway, but then when I find a person I like, it's hard for me to find a person that I like that also likes me. Like, I can like somebody all day, but do they like me? And then there's people, they like me all day, but I don't like them. How do you find somebody that you like and they like you? Like, that seems like magic.
Yes. What is your secret, CJ?
Yeah, you
No,
find somebody that will. You just be dating anybody.
Not, oh,
There's a girl.
you're a woman, right?
Come on. You just find who likes you. You ain't gotta like them. Like, which one of y'all like me?
We got
me?
you.
Okay, you. Come on, let's go.
Right.
All right, where are we at? This is one of your questions. Jeez. You're dating more dating stuff? Like,
Well, listen, this is the best we could do. Did you come up with any
I did.
content?
They're in there.
Well, dig to the bottom and get one.
No. All right. You're dating someone. They say they want to wait until marriage to have sex. What's your next move?
Out. I'm moving that up.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said out. I'm moving out. No, honestly, I respect that, but it's not even the sex thing for me because I know like you dudes is like, nah, I want to fuck today. But for me, it's the marriage thing that scares me. I have no interest, absolutely no interest in getting married. So that is a deal breaker for me. Like I don't mind waiting until we're closer and in a real relationship and really know each other. But I'm not waiting until we get married because we ain't never get married.
Yeah, I kind of am in a weird same page just like this. Like, hold up. So wait, we get married and then the sex sucks?
And now you're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my answer changed. Because before, my answer was, oh, yeah, this is great. I'm going to tell y'all a story. All right. It's real
So
quick.
skydiving.
Okay.
So I met this really attractive girl. Like, this was years ago. Really attractive. We were talking. We hung out. We went out on a date. And then we came back to my place. And she was like, I got to tell you something. I'm a virgin. Right? I'm thinking I hit the jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Attractive? Funny? Sweet?
Mm-hmm.
No problem. I have no problem waiting. I'm thinking I'm gonna like build with this girl,
Yeah.
right? So Halloween is coming up. She invites me to her apartment for like a Halloween party with her friends. Mm-hmm. I show up, and we're hanging out for a little while. And I'm looking, and it looks like she needs to do some crunches because her stomach looks a little big.
Yeah.
This guy shows up and he's like, can I talk to you for a second? And she goes into the hallway. So I'm sitting in her apartment. It's me and her friends. And I'm looking stupid like, who the fuck was that guy, right? And I'm waiting. 30 minutes later, I'm just like, fuck it. Because I go out in the hallway. I don't see them anywhere.
Yeah.
So I leave. I go home. Next day, she calls me up and she's like, lets me know, oh, I apologize. That was my ex. And we're getting back together. And I lied to you. I'm not a virgin. I'm actually pregnant.
What?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
insane.
Exactly. So I was like, so, because I guess I had to like, maybe I watched so many Disney movies, but I was like, yo, or romantic comedies. I'm like, yo, I met she's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, so obviously we stopped talking because she got back with that guy, her baby daddy, whatever. Cut to a year later. I'm shopping. I'm walking in my car, and I hear Steve, and it was her.
Oh,
right?
God.
Yeah. So now
You're the father.
No, absolutely not. So we hang out, and
You mean hang out or just talk in the shopping parking lot?
well, no. So we exchanged numbers.
Oh, okay.
And then we met up again later. And I'm not going to get too much of the story. I'll just say she tried to trap me into getting her
Pregnant again?
Yes. So because I'm guessing like the guy didn't stick around.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh, well, if I can get Steve, dependable Steve, oh my God.
Dependable Steve, then you'll be the father of your baby and her,
right? And then I'll be there to take care of her and her kids."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Nope."
That kind of happened to me a little bit. Did I already mention this one?
Wait, are you done with your story?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the story. Yeah.
No, this happened to me.
Has it?
When I first
That'd be
moved.
funny if you say the girl.
Seriously,
running
man.
around getting pregnant by everybody, trying to get somebody to take care of her and all her kids.
No, when I first moved here, actually, I haven't talked about this at all. So I first moved here. If I did, stop me and I'll just like. So yeah, I moved here and I was like I don't know anyone. I want to like, and it was a date. It was POF, Plenty of Fish.
Yeah.
And she, and I was like, oh man, I don't really find her attractive. But I'm like, I haven't talked to anyone in a long time.
That's the ugly girl he met in a week.
Oh,
okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
Finish your story.
That was good. I was like, fuck, like I haven't hung out with anyone, and then we go to Cabo Cantina on Sunset, right of Saddle Ranch, like a couple blocks, and then yeah, we go home, we have sex. Obviously, it's been a while, so yeah, the condom ripped, and I told her, hey, the condom ripped. Can you take the day after pill or whatever? She goes, are you gonna buy it for me? And I'm like, just fucking do it. What are you talking about? Like, this is not a discussion. So she ended. I think she had sex with someone.
Did you buy it for her? Them shits cost like $30.
It's actually $50.
Oh dang!
So no, she lives in
double the price.
She lived in Alhambra, so it's like I can't like just like, oh, here you go, like go take the pill. Like I'm
They
not
didn't
gonna
have
force.
Amazon yet.
Nope.
Oh
no, this was like literally when I first moved here, and then and she was like a couple weeks later, hey, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, and I went
no way.
And I'm like this. Oh, I'm like, oh no, not with you.
Our baby gonna be ugly. I don't want no ugly ass baby with you.
Yeah, that crossed my mind a little bit. And this is when my brother was getting married too. And I actually remember I was in the car with my sister, and she goes like this, I was so proud of you because you haven't got someone pregnant. And I'm like, and then she goes, and I go, well.
Plot twist.
Plot twist indeed.
So yeah, I literally like kind of, I didn't ghost her, but like we kind of just like, and then she had a kid, and then she says, hey, you have a kid, let's meet up then, like, like I want to see. And my mom was even like, she goes, let me see him, I'll know if it's yours or not. She said that shit, and I was like this, like, I'm just like, I'm fucking a dad.
So is the ugly baby yours or not?
No.
Is it because your mom said it wasn't because she saw him, or did you take a DNA test? Come on, Maury. We need answers. That was your baby song.
The little like. So yeah, I actually
was perfect.
I saw my check. I have a picture of it. I won't show you now because it's going to be hard to kind of show you.
Yeah.
But I have a picture of my check that I got from work, and it said child support. So I don't know what she did, but
you pay child support now?
What?
No. So so what happened was, I guess I was moving at the time, and so they sent paperwork to my place, and I didn't respond because I wasn't there. We were just moving out of, me and my buddy Ben, and I show my manager, I go, I gotta go, do the swab right away.
Yeah.
She goes, get the fuck out of here. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going? I'm like, fuck it, like, because they're taking out way too much because I didn't reply.
Took some out.
Like 400 and something, maybe more.
Oh shit!
And it was something where I was like, she went like this, go. I have to pay. I gotta pay rent.
Yeah.
Go straight to the courthouse, and I'm like this. I know it's my kid. Can we just get this over with? Like, I just don't want to pay. She goes, you are so lucky you came when you did, because if you waited, it would have stayed like this price the whole time.
Oh shit!
And I'm like this. I know it's mine. And this is embarrassing. I actually kind of like made my mouth dry and was like,
maybe they won't get the DNA out of it if I got a dry tongue. That's hilarious.
Yeah. 100%. Dude, I was scared. Like, I don't know,
You should have sucked some dick. Yeah, when they swabbed it off, they would have got semen from some other dude. Then they're like, this is not you.
This ain't your DNA.
This ain't it.
That was good. You should have sucked someone's dick before you went there. Honestly, man, I'm not lying. I literally went like this with my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's embarrassing. Like,
so what happened? They were like, you are not the father.
Pretty much. So like, I think it was like, I swear they said it was gonna be like 30. Oh fuck. Hold up.
That's fucking hilarious.
You are not the father. It was the best.
Oh my god!
One of the best moments of my life. I literally was not the father. Like so.
Well, congratulations,
Thank you.
CJ,
So
on not being the father
Yes.
of an ugly person.
for that ugly ass baby.
Fucking A, man. No, but so I found out later that so it was, I swear it was like a week and a half or 2 weeks. It was quick. I saw it and it said, and it's like coding. It's coding. It says her name, the baby's name, I think, and my name in brackets. And I went. It says the alleged father is not the biological father due to the lack of
DNA evidence.
Right. And I went, wait, what? I fucking can't read. Like I'm like, what the fuck? What does this mean? And I go, all right, take your time. And I went, oh shit, I'm not the father. Mm-hmm. Called her.
You like, boom, bitch. That's what he said and hung up.
Do you get that money back or no? It's gone.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I did get it back, but I'm missing insurance and like this. Like I'm not worried about it. Like, and I called her right away and went, hey. She goes, yes. And I go, did you get the news? Because it went to her too.
Yeah.
And she goes like this, yeah. Are you happy? And I'm like,
hell yeah.
fuck you. All right,
Are you?
No, she actually told me, she goes, I was actually hoping you were the father because I was nicer than he was to her. And I went, oh, I'm sorry.
But that's what you get, bitch.
Yeah.
They be trying it.
They be trying it. That's a damn shame.
Yeah, she took... Dude, that was scary.
That was scary. Shoot, I was scared.
Sorry.
Good Lord. Scared. I'm glad that wasn't your baby, because if it was, he'd be in here right now getting on my nerves. No. Sit your ass down somewhere with your little ugly ass.
Oh.
CJ, tell your little ugly ass baby to go sit down somewhere. Don't you see us doing a podcast?
And she would say it too. She would say it right to his face.
Sit your ugly ass down.
Sit your little ugly ass down.
That was good.
Oh my God. Yeah, see, that's stuff like that. That's why I changed my policy, because there's definitely some uggos in my in my list.
Your history?
Yes, in my browser history. So I was like, you know what? So my thing now is like, I'll have to think, like, if I get this girl pregnant, am I gonna be happy or am I not gonna be happy? And if I'm not gonna be happy, then I'm not. Mm-mm. Yeah,
that's smart.
I'm not gonna lie, the condom actually ripped, and it was something where I was like,
he's so proud of that.
Yeah, and I told her that, and I think the reason she got pregnant is because she was like, well, I'm already pregnant.
She probably was going around with ripped condoms just trying to trap somebody.
I don't know.
It wasn't her condom or yours?
No, it was mine. It was mine. Like,
she provided it.
She was like this, like, would you like to have sex? I went like this.
She had it on a platter.
Here. Nah, man. Ugh.
What a mess. I'm glad I can't get nobody pregnant. That sounds like a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Let me ask you this. What if you met a girl, right? And y'all were dating, and she was like really nice, and you loved everything about her, but then you found out she was pregnant. She got pregnant before she met you. She's not with the dad. Like, she got pregnant off a one night stand or something. Would you stay with her and you know, build with her and be her baby's father?
I've been with girls that had kids. Like, no,
You gonna be there with her when she goes into labor and all of that?
No.
See, I'm saying, if you date a pregnant girl and y'all plan to like really stick around, you got to be there for the birth and all of that.
If I love her and...
What if the doctor comes in and says, well, are you going to sign the birth certificate? Don't do that. Don't ever sign the birth certificate. Because even if it's not your baby, even if the DNA test comes back negative, if your name's on the birth certificate, you still got to pay child support.
Ooh, I forgot about that shit.
Don't sign no birth certificates.
That's nuts.
That was your lesson for the day, everybody. You can be the daddy all you want, but don't sign no birth certificate.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what about you, Steve? Would you be with a girl who you found out was pregnant?
No.
He's like, well, gotta go.
Right, gotta go.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I really, honestly, I really like babies a lot, but I'm not a big fan of kids. kids. So when it grows into a kid, I might be like, oh, I don't know about this now. I like kids, but I don't know if I want one. You know what I mean? Like, I like other people's kids because, like, I could be around them and have a good time. But when they start getting on my nerves, I can go home. But if I'm with somebody with a kid, like,
Sit
I'm
your
stuck
ugly ass
there
down.
with the kid, I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I might, like, grow to love the kid so much that this is just my kid now. I'm not saying that wouldn't happen because, I mean, I've never had a kid in my life that was my kid, but there's kids in my family that I've helped raise, and you know, I've been around them their whole life, and it wasn't like, ugh, I hate kids. You know what I mean? I guess you got to really know them. So I'm not saying that wouldn't happen. It's possible.
Yeah, I want kids. I feel like it would be a wealth of comedy material.
Oh, for sure. He want kids for the wrong reason. He like, I need some comedy material. Let me go knock somebody up so I can get some jokes out of this.
Oh, I forget you've done stand-up. I forget. Like, ugh.
Yeah. Because kids, they do stupid stuff sometimes.
Kids are hilarious. I got a funny joke about, well, it's not a joke that I've done in my stand-up. It's just a funny story. So my little cousin, he's like 4 years old, and it was this lady that lived next door. She was like old as hell. But we came outside. It was me, my little cousin, and my grandma. And we're on the stoop. This lady's stoop is connected to ours. So my little cousin's name is O'Shea. Shout out to O'Shea. And she's like, hi, O'Shea, how you doing? And he's like, fine. And he had just started school. He was 4. She's like, I heard you started school. How's school? And he's like, fine. She's like, do you like school? He was like, no, I don't like my teacher because she's old. And the lady was old. So she said, well, I'm old. Don't you like me? And he looked at her and he said, you're not old. You just ugly.
Oh. Like the kid I would have had.
Everything in me did not fall over laughing. And my grandmother was so shocked and appalled. She was like, you don't say that. That's not what you say to somebody. And she was like, it's okay. He said, you're not old. You just ugly. And the way he said it, he wasn't saying it like an insult. He was saying it like he was consoling her. Like, girl, you not old. You just ugly. Like, I like you. I like ugly people. I just don't like old.
Like,
every time I think about that, I laugh. You're not old. You're just ugly.
You're just ugly and old.
Damn. How long would you last in a zombie apocalypse?
About 5 minutes. Just bite me because I'm not about to be running.
I'm over it.
Only to get big. Because first of all, I'm not good at running. Like, I don't run fast. I'm squeamish, so I don't want to see all that guts, and it's just disgusting. I got OCD, so I'm not gonna be hiding on the ground in crevices, dirty ass places. Just bite me and get it over with. Just zombie, here's my neck, bite me, we good. Cause I just see some, like when I watch zombie movies, I see people like they're running for their life and they're running for months and they've gone through all this stuff and then they get bit anyway. So I'm like, you should have just let them bite you on the first day. You went through all that for nothing.
Now you got PTSD from zombie apocalypse.
I'm not doing all of that.
I think that's what I would be doing, a little bit of running. I think I would. Or actually, I would probably like hold up, like board up and put stuff in front of my door to try to keep them out.
I think I'll run at first. But like if one catches me, I'll just be like, fuck it.
Like, but you got me. He's like 5 feet away.
Yeah. I'm going to run, but once they catch me, I'm going to be like, all right, you got me.
Sure. Yeah, right. If you get cornered, you might as well just be like,
all right, fuck it.
You got me.
You got it. Good for you.
Good for you.
Oh, my God.
What about you, CJ? You got an arsenal in here waiting for the day?
He's like waiting for it.
I mean, yeah, I'd definitely fight, but yeah, like you said, like, you got me.
And it's like, if it's like a zombie apocalypse, I'm picturing like most of the world is zombies. Everything's smoking and on fire. Cars are upside down. Like the place just sucks. Why do I even want to live here? Like, I don't want to be here.
The zombie didn't get you. You went to the zombie and go, just get me.
Please bite me, because this shit is trash. Like, the shit, like, look around. Why would I even want to be here?
So the zombie Brooklyn will be walking around there.
That sounds more fun than being regular Brooklyn and just surrounded by zombies. And all the zombies are just having their fun, running around, eating everybody, and I'm just here terrified. Nah, let me in. I want to be in the zombie club.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I want to be down.
Down with the zombie club.
Down with the zombie club.
was good.
Would you be wearing this jacket? Too?
Y'all, I'm gonna change this R to a Z. It's gonna have a Z on it. I'm queen of the zombies, just biting everybody.
Yeah. Yes, that. Yeah, I would probably wear like an outfit that if I get bit, this is gonna be
my zombie outfit.
This is my zombie. You know what? So wait, so you got ready to go get bit?
Yeah, like, let me put on my zombie best.
Do I put on a suit?
zombie best.
Do I put on a suit? Like, what do I want to wear as a zombie? Like, is this the life I want to live?
Oh, that's the flyest zombie I ever seen.
I think this is a good zombie jacket. You see a zombie in a varsity jacket, you like, he is the zombie of zombies. He's like the head of the zombie team.
There's gonna be people that have the cure
The
for
captain.
it. They go like this: "We have a cure for this, and we want to cure you because you look fly as fuck."
Imagine like, all right, zombie apocalypse, right? You run around, you eating people, right? And they find a cure, and they cure you. You're not a zombie anymore, but you've tasted people. So now you like the way it tastes. Now you got a taste for people. And you be looking at people like, oh, she look like she tastes mad good. I could just get a bite of her thigh.
Just because of your jacket? No.
She looks so tasty.
Look at that $20 jacket.
Oh my god.
Looks delicious.
How dare you call my jacket a $20 jacket
I'll cut that part
on the internet? You see this? Y'all see this? You call my jacket $20. I mean, it did cost $20, but you ain't got to be talking about it like that. It costs $20, but it's worth way more.
No, it looks
was on sale.
No, trust me, you're the flyest zombie. I mean,
Damn it. It was on sale. Shout out to Instagram. Some Instagram be having good sales.
Oh man.
Talk about my jacket.
Oh, all right.
It's warm.
With your ugly child.
I would never have an ugly child.
No, I'm saying like you're saying it to me. You and your ugly child.
Shut up, CJ, ugly ass baby. Ooh, would you rather lose sight or memories?
Ooh.
Memories, so I don't have to worry about I don't know. That's a tricky one.
I'd rather lose memories because, like, I need to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like when it's memories, it's like all your memories. You don't know who you are or who anybody is. Like I don't know who my mama is. Or, like I gotta learn who she is all over again. Or is it just like your core memories? Like I don't remember my childhood. I don't remember what I did last week. Like you don't remember anything you did, but you remember who you are.
It's a tricky one.
Like what memories? But either way, I'd rather lose my memories than my sight. I need to see.
Would you rather lose your sight or your hearing?
I hate to say it, but I'd rather lose my hearing than my sight because I love music, but I need to see. If I'm in the house, I'm not gonna know if it's a spider next to me or something. Like that's terrifying.
Sure.
Like everywhere you are, you don't know. I'm scared of the dark. So as soon as it's dark in there, I'm already thinking somebody's sitting next to me. You know what I'm saying? So my whole life, I'm be like, what's happening? Is there a snake by my foot?
Right.
Is there a creep next to me? Is there like I need to see.
Is CJ right next to me?
Right. I was just gonna say that. Is
Like,
CJ
hi,
in the
I'm
live like,
CJ.
Oh, I hope. I
God.
really hope CJ's
I
not
need
sitting
to
right
see.
next to me. 'Cause
I'll just have to remember how songs go and sing them to myself in my mind. But I need to see. You dating somebody, you be like, oh, you feel fine as hell. Like
it's been 1 week.
your face feel fine. Like I need to see it. What if you dating somebody and they feel fine as hell, right? And then they find a cure for your blindness and you see again and that bitch is ugly as fuck.
Oh my
What you
God.
gonna do? Now that's a real question, right? You blind, right? Mm-hmm. And you meet somebody and you love them. They're like the best person ever. They feel fine as fuck. It's like, hello, is it me you're looking for? Like you just feel in their face. You're like, oh, this is a fine person.
And then she's the ugly
y'all
girl
fall
that I
in
almost had a
love.
kid with.
Yep, y'all fall in love, y'all get married, and then there's a cure for blindness now. And then you get cured, and she's like, surprise! And you're like, ugh. You staying with her? You just gonna hang out with her with your eyes closed?
I'd poke my eyes
Like,
out.
baby, I keep my eyes closed for you. Are you gonna stick
Yeah.
with her, or are you out?
It's romantic.
I'm out.
Yeah,
We can still be friends.
I can't answer this question, man.
I'm such a shallow, superficial person, and I hate that about me. I really do. I wish I liked to date ugly people. It would make my life
Who
easier.
says that?
one of my friends was like, I hope, because you know, like the people I like are always like really good looking. And she's like, you focus too much on looks. That's why you're single, because you know you focus on looks, and you're probably passing up some really great people because you don't like the way they look. And she's like, I hope you find the love of your life and they're ugly. And I'm like, why would you wish that on me? Why wouldn't you hope I find the love of my life and they're the beautiful person that I want? Like, she's like, because you need to. No, shut the fuck up. I'm not friends with her anymore, because that's not a true
Because of
friend
what you
to
just
wish
said?
some shit like that on me. I hope you fall in love with an ugly person. Like, bitch,
Oh my
fuck you.
God.
But nah, Steve, what you doing? You sticking around?
Like because I want to say I would stick around.
Yeah.
And I would just like blindfold myself.
It's a quiet place.
Right, but then that memory, because I know what they look like now.
You keep trying to picture what you thought they looked like. Like,
Right.
let me feel your face again.
Yeah, I'd have to put the blindfold on or something.
What you doing, CJ? You sticking around or you out?
Your fingers misled you, man.
Are you sticking around or you out?
I mean,
The answer is no, everybody. Because if it was yes, he would be really proud. He'd be like, oh, I don't give a shit about how anybody looks. If I love her, I'll stick around. 'Cause that's my girl right there. So the answer is no. He's out of here.
Okay, so then let me ask you this then, Brooklyn Jones.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm scared.
No. So going with that, okay. So
Okay.
you meet this person and they're attractive.
Yeah.
Right? And you guys are having a great relationship, but then
Yeah.
they're involved in a terrible accident.
I'm out.
she didn't finish this.
Right. I'm like, accident. I'm out.
Shoot, you were like this. You meet a girl. I'm out.
I still love them and be their friend, but I don't know if I could be like romantically attracted to them anymore. I don't know.
What if you guys have been together for 10 years?
And now they ugly.
Yeah.
I'm out.
It's kind of like
They think about it. She's like, I'm out.
it's kind of like hey, your kid's ugly, CJ. I'm out.
It'll be like 20 years. I'm out.
Like a light switch.
That's why if I ever decide to get married, I'm gonna marry the oldest person, the best looking old person I meet. You know what I mean? Because you know what you getting. You know what I'm saying? Because if you young and you marry somebody fine as fuck, by the time they get old, they might be fucked up. So you gotta marry somebody that's already old and fine. Because now you know what you getting. Because they still fine and they old as fuck. You got the package. But if you marry somebody young, you don't know what you're going to get when they get old. So this is my advice to you. Don't get married until you old as fuck and the person you marry is old as fuck, because you already know what you're getting.
And get the day after pill.
Don't. I was gonna say, I think Brooklyn is being sponsored by the single older women community. So they're like, oh yeah, go for the older women.
Nah, don't ever take my advice. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just be saying the dumbest shit that makes absolutely no sense.
What you
and
say
it's horrible.
does make sense. It does
Don't
make
listen
sense.
to me.
But I wouldn't listen.
I'm shallow, superficial, and stupid when
Oh
it
my
comes to
gosh.
dating. I admit that. I'm a work in progress.
We're all a work in
Don't-
progress.
yeah, I was gonna say, we're all a work in progress here.
Don't listen to me. I'm an asshole. But I'm a lovable asshole. I got a lot of love to give. You just can't be ugly while I'm giving it.
Yeah.
Or she's out.
I know people get mad at me when I say that, and they drag me. They be like, well, you're not perfect. Bitch, you ugly. You're not all that. You ain't Beyonce. And I never said I was. But maybe the person that I date doesn't mind how I look. But that doesn't have anything to do with what I want. We all got different needs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they want somebody. They don't care if they're cute or ugly. They just want somebody that's tall. I can provide that because I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? We all have our preferences. Because some people don't want to date somebody shorter than them. Some people don't want to date somebody taller than them. Some people don't want to date somebody ugly. You know what I'm saying? We all have our preferences. So I might not be the perfect catch for some people, but I'm the perfect catch for somebody. So shut the fuck up.
New topic?
Sure.
Is it me?
Yes.
All right.
That is you. And I would say that I concur with everything Brooklyn said. I'm the same way. There's somebody out there for me.
Yeah, shit. If I'm ugly to you, don't date me. I might be cute to somebody. Just like the person that's ugly to me might be cute to somebody. Because there's somebody I really, really like right now, and I showed a picture of her to my friend, and my friend was like, that bitch is ugly. And I was like, what? She's beautiful. She's not ugly, but my friend thinks she's ugly. So, you
Wait,
know,
the actress?
I might be dating somebody ugly, huh? What
actress?
actress? Don't you
I'm not
dare
gonna say
talk
the
about
name.
No actress.
don't.
No,
All right.
no, we're not talking about anyone. The hell's wrong with you, Steve? No,
I would
the actress.
never say the name, but
No,
there's
And this was filmed
there was an
years
actress
ago.
I like though, and she's not ugly.
All right, ready?
no, she's not.
If you had 1 hour to live, what would you do?
Eat
It's not bad.
myself to death.
Back to the zombie apocalypse.
Oh yeah. So if I had an hour to live,
Like they said, hey, you have 1 hour to live. You already skydived. That's kind of cool.
yeah, I would go to like a nice restaurant, order expensive food,
Like yeah.
Yeah.
and then I would take all my clothes off.
What?
Just to do it.
Sit around butt naked.
butt naked in the restaurant, eating $1,000 steak. Lobster.
Yeah, I would just me and my mama, because my mom's my favorite person. We just sitting there chilling, telling each other how much we love each other while we're stuffing our face with everything we love. We're just eating. I just want to be with my favorite person with my favorite stuff, which is food.
Yeah, actually, food.
Eating for an hour.
That's a great answer, actually. Yeah, food would be amazing because then it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Die with a full belly.
What would be the food though? Let's see, yours would be a steak or a lobster.
I said like a tomahawk steak with the gold and like a big
Oh, the
ass
gold
lobster.
one.
Yeah.
I will be eating some of those little pork slices that I'll be frying up. I'll be eating some of those. I'll be eating some.
Are you seasoning them or somebody else is seasoning them?
I'll be eating some chicken, some hot wings, like some lemon pepper wings.
Ooh, lemon pepper.
Some crab legs with butter, some fries.
And you don't have to explain how you're going to pay for this.
Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. No,
You know?
I'll go to the most expensive restaurant there is, and
Like
I'll
this-
eat until the hour's up. I ain't
Yeah.
paying for nothing.
But this, Steve, like, I'll have the lobster.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I'll be having like all the desserts.
Take your clothes off.
Because I want to make everybody. I want people to remember me. Like, remember that guy that just came in and just
And
ate all that
everything
stuff?
and then died.
Just died there.
Butt naked.
And he just died.
It'll be on the front page of the news. Naked man dies in the middle of.
Remember that guy that came into the restaurant and
I would make the news.
Ate himself to death.
Right.
come to find out he actually had a couple more hours to live?
That actually sounds like a fun way to go.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Eat yourself to
always-
death.
Yeah, they would definitely remember
I'll be
me.
having all the good desserts. Oh my God.
Computer, stop.
Shut the fuck up, computer.
Yep.
CJ said that, not me. So when y'all start killing everybody, because you know it's coming. Elon Musk have made robot people. They out there attacking people and scratching them up. The robots are coming, okay?
They're here.
That's why I'm nice to my Siri now. I used to be a bitch, but now I'm nice to Siri. You hear that, Siri? You my friend.
So dumb.
Siri's a bitch. One time I was talking to Siri, and she was just like being rude, right? So I would say I was being rude to Siri. So my mom was like, "Why are you so rude to Siri?" And she was like, "Don't be rude to Siri. Be nice." And she said, "Siri, I like you." And Siri said, "Good for you."
Siri
swear.
became a bitch.
She said, "I like you, Siri." She said, "Good for you." I was like, "See, I told you, Siri's an asshole." That's why I talked to her like that. But now we're on good terms.
All right. The next question is, who's having the best and worst New Year? The New Year just started.
I don't know why I wrote that.
No, I think I'm having a pretty good New Year. It started off kind of struggly because I was broke as fuck waiting for a paycheck, and then I was like, when is my paycheck coming? And then I emailed the person who was like, hey, do you know when my paycheck is coming? And I got an automated email back from him like, hi, I'm in Antarctica right now. So I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was shook. I was like, I'm never gonna see my money, but it actually came. So now I'm doing all right. I'm gonna go eat after this. I'm gonna eat myself to death now.
and then take off your clothes. Got it.
Yeah, and I think I'm doing all right. I have some gigs lined up. And this is the last year for my braces, so I'm looking forward to that. So, knock on wood, thank God. This is a good year, and it's going to be a good year.
How's yours, Steve?
So my New Year is starting off interesting. So New Year's Eve, I had to work, and I went to Ralph's to go buy some iced coffee. Now Ralph's closed at 1:00, so I was like, well, let me get there at like 12:48, like 12 minutes before they close. Mm-hmm. I go, the door is closed, right? Mm-hmm. So no iced coffee for Steve. I go. Brooklyn doesn't know this, so this will be interesting.
Wait, so I know this?
No, you don't know this either. But
It just matters that I don't know.
Right. Yeah. So the next day, I get up. It was like maybe 7 a.m. to go get coffee. So I go get my iced coffee. I go get like something to eat, and I'm like, yo, I need to go ahead and go home and eat. Fix some iced coffee because I got to get to work. Like, I am behind on the rent. Right?
Get to the point, Steve.
I'm about to get to the point right here. Here it comes.
Wait, yeah, you didn't get someone pregnant, dude. What's up?
No. I'm leaving the grocery store, right? I'm in the parking lot. I make around the turn. I turn around the corner. I look on the ground. There is $200.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just sitting
snap.
there? That's
Yeah.
cool.
I was like, yo, this is perfect. Because I was like short, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was actually short $700. So I was like, cool.
Shit.
This 200.
Just on the ground.
It's just
In the
$200
Ralph parking lot?
In the Ralph's parking lot.
Oh,
Two $100 bills.
Uh-huh. I got one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, yo. So I was like, this is cool because this gives me this 200, and then I just got to come up with $500.
Uh-huh.
But then a friend of mine needed help.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I
You're a
was
good
like,
friend, Steve.
yeah. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, and I wasn't even going to tell you. But
Yeah.
this question was like, oh, shit. And I didn't write this question either. He wrote it. So. But I was just like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, let me help my friend out. But
I did give it back to him, though. I paid him right on back.
Yes.
But yeah, I
And it
was
was
like,
perfect.
man, I'm broke as fuck. And my check ain't coming. And the man is in Antarctica. And Steve was like, well, I did a little all right this New Year's Eve. You need a little help? I'm gonna come drop a couple of dollars off. I was like, oh, word? Steve is balling today.
I
And he slipped me $100 bill. I was like, yo, Steve is rich.
Yeah.
No, but that's good karma.
Some boy got $100 bills just in his pocket.
Because Steve,
Yeah.
you knew you were gonna get good karma after that. That's why.
Nah, Steve hooked me up.
Yeah.
Good.
So then, a couple of days later, I get a staple in my tire. Now I got to get 4 new tires.
Oh shit! You see how that goes.
So I'm gonna need that
But wait,
$100
why do you need
back.
4? Why do you need? I gave it back. Why do you need 4? It's a
'Cause
staple in one.
Well, no. So the staple is in one. I have a slow leak in one tire.
Mm-hmm.
Then place I took it to, they were like, yeah, your other tire is cracked.
Oh,
So they
shit.
showed me like cracks in
Yeah.
the tire. And those tires are like old. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
Pep Boys has the buy 3, get 1 free.
And then you
Oh,
gotta
So I was like,
and
might
then,
as well.
and then
Yeah.
you gotta change your oil and get.
Well, I changed the oil, so the oil's good. But yeah, so it's starting out interesting.
I got new tires for my birthday. That's a good friend. My friend bought me tires for my birthday.
For
My last birthday. She saw my tires. She was like, your tires are balding. You need new tires. I was like, I do, because I don't know shit about cars. I'm like, they look fine to me. She was like, no, you need new tires. She's like, your birthday's coming up. I'm getting you tires for your birthday.
She
And
drives
got
this
me
like
tires.
this is how she drives.
Oh my god.
It felt fine to me. So she bought me 4 new tires for my birthday, and then I hit a pothole and one popped, so I had to buy a tire. But I had driven on it for like a couple of months when that happened, so I just bought a used tire to go in the spot where that one was.
See, I used to buy used tires too, but now I'm a little bit careful because I saw this video where they were taking some bald tires, and I guess they had like some kind of tool
Yeah.
where they were like making the grooves in the tire.
To make it look like it had
Yeah,
tread?
looked like
Oh, that's
tread.
trash.
Yeah.
Oh, those tires gonna
Like
be
Tijuana
dead.
shit.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I only bought one used tire because I figured I was like, well, I've been driving on these 3 for months, so they're officially used now. So I may as well just get one more used one.
Right, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's cheap as fuck.
Shut up, CJ.
All right.
Oh wait, but you didn't answer.
Yo, how's your
wrote the
new year
question,
going?
yeah.
You wrote the question.
Yeah, you guys know how it's going.
Womp womp. Okay, next question. If you could change anything about your life immediately, what would it be?
That's easy. For me, it would be like the lose the weight, like that. Oh, wait! I only get one thing.
Just the one.
Oh, then it would be the money.
Yeah, I would give myself a whole lot more money than what I have right now. Because shit, you got money, you'll lose weight. You'll be doing all the things.
Real quick. Yeah, I don't want to be like an in shape broke guy. That wouldn't be
Trash.
good.
Yeah. You may as well be fat.
You might as well be. You might as well be fat.
What about you, CJ?
If I could change something immediately about me, fuck, I don't know how to answer these questions right now.
Get your shit together, CJ.
Yeah.
It's every fucking question. He would have a job right now if he could change anything.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, then I'd have a job that I enjoy and. Right.
You don't just want the money. So me and Steve were like, we just be real rich right now. Fuck a job.
Nobody,
we don't want no fucking job. We just want the money.
The word job never came out either.
Who the fuck wants a job? I don't want no damn job. I want a lot of money so I can just go outside and do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
And I'll still be a comedian because that's fun for me. That's not really a job. Like, I like to do things that I like and get paid for that. I don't want no fucking job. Who want to sit at a desk with a bunch of stupid ass people asking you a bunch of stupid ass questions? Can I touch your hair? Get the fuck out of here. What the hell my hair got to do with these spreadsheets?
All right.
Fuck out of here.
Spreadsheets.
Now, I used to be having office jobs. I still, when I be broke as fuck, I be like, all right, let me get an office job real quick. And I'm really good at them. I'm good at them. Sometimes they be like, we want to keep you. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm not trying to be in the rat race. I'm trying to, I'm a comedian. So that's what I want to do. That's what I want to make my money at. But I don't consider that a job.
I never worked in the office. Did you work in the office?
You never worked in an office? Mm-mm. It's pretty sweet. Like,
is it?
If you don't want to be like an entertainer or outside, if you get the right office job, it's pretty dope because it's like comfortable, it's cushy, especially if you work with people you like.
Right.
And like if you work at a company that's making good money, they hook you up. Like they treat you well, they give you bonuses. Like around Christmas time you get good money, and some of them have like stocked up kitchens with all kinds of snacks and shit. And I've had a couple of jobs where they buy you lunch every day. Like you have a certain amount of money and you can order lunch. I have a friend right now who has an office job. I'm not going to say where she works, but she works at one of the streaming platforms. She makes a lot of money, like a lot. And she's not even like a high position. She's like an executive assistant. She makes a lot of money, and they have chefs on site, so she never has to buy lunch. They every day the chefs cook meals, breakfast and lunch, and I guess dinner for the people who work late. They work from home twice a week. So
Damn.
if you find the right office job, that should be popping. Like I worked at Food Network for a while in the office, and that was a fun ass job. I was print production manager. So it was actually my job to order all the promotional items. So if you see somebody with a Food Network tote or a Food Network water bottle or anything like that, I was the one that was sourcing them and ordering them. So it was my job to find cool things to put our logo on. And it was a fun job. I got to travel. Like that's when I was living in New York. They would send me to LA to do like they had like events or whatever, so there would be like a Food Network station, and it would be my job to go and make sure the station was put together right and make sure we had like all the stuff. And then like at the offices, the Food Network test kitchens were upstairs, and they used to shoot like MasterChef or like some of those shows in the building. So sometimes I'll go upstairs and see them shooting that stuff, and I go in the test kitchens like, what y'all cooking in there? And then I get to taste like some of the stuff that they're about to make for the shows.
That's exciting. That's
fun
exciting.
ass job. I was sad, and I was a temp there. I wasn't even a full-time employee, but that was before I was doing comedy. But I actually would have wanted to work there like full-time. I would have wanted a career working there because that was a fun ass job. So if you get the right office job, that shit's dope. But they still don't give a fuck about you. And I still went to Six Flags with my friends when I wanted to.
Oh my
No
God.
company gives a fuck about you at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did temp work one time. Well, actually, I did a couple times, but there was one time I worked at Saks Fifth Avenue in Beverly
Ooh,
Hills.
that's fun.
Yeah,
At the store.
yeah. It was interesting because so I didn't know that like a lot of like rich women will buy purses, use them, and then return them.
Oh,
Yeah, like I mean they'll have it for like a year.
Oh shit.
And they return. I'm like, y'all take that back, and they like, yeah. Like,
What did they do with them? Sell them in the used section? Like, is there a used section?
I don't know. I think they just count it as a loss or something. Yeah, they take it back.
yeah, no, because people are still gonna pay for it. Like,
I wonder if they changed the policy since then. Because Sephora used to do that. Sephora had like a policy where you could bring your makeup back at any point. So people would just be using the makeup and they'd be like, I don't like this anymore. And they bring it back. And now Sephora has like a 30-day policy. Before you could bring it back 2 months later. And now they're like, no.
I mean, I worked at Zales and the diamond store, and literally the guy said she can't return that. It's the third time. She's pretty much switching rings.
Oh shit! He said the diamond store. What you think? We don't know what Zales is? The fuck? These two broke hoe
my
bitches. They don't
God.
know what the fuck Zales is. You know the diamond store.
You know the
Yeah, I
diamond,
worked at Food
you know,
Network. You know the food channel. They make food on there.
You know the diamond store. Fuck, I don't have diamonds. Like no, it's so no.
I know what the diamond store is, CJ.
I'll just switch.
So wait. So what did they do with the bags? Did they throw them out? Did they cut them up in little pieces? Like what did they do with them?
So I didn't see that part because I only temped there for a couple of days, but they just took them back and we put them in the back of the store.
What was your job there?
I was a stocker.
Oh,
Yeah. So I was in the back.
that's very interesting. I've never worked in retail. You know, when I was a teenager, I always used to try to get jobs in retail, and they would never give them to me. And my mom would make me feel better, like you're too good to work there. That's why they don't. That's why they won't hire you. They'd be like, she's too good to work here, and I'm like, moms just say the weirdest shit. Like nobody ever looks at you and like she's too good to work in here. No, like
Yeah, I did a lot of retail jobs.
I'm better than you, Steve.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
too
so.
good to work in retail.
That's okay, but I'm better than people who worked at fast food because I never worked at fast food.
I
love
never
working
worked
at fast food, yeah.
food,
I
but
never
I
did.
worked sort of fast food. There was this trendy buffalo wing spot in the village called Pluck You, and they sold like hot wings and fries and grilled chicken sandwiches and stuff like that. So it wasn't McDonald's per se, but you know it was kind of fast foodish. But it was trendy. Like all the celebrities used to come in there and stuff. It was fun. It was actually a fun job. They used to have TVs up. They play music videos and shit. So people come in and hang out, watch videos, and eat hot wings. That was my first job actually.
Pluck is a fucking cool name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pluck
it
You.
is.
And they had the best buffalo wings and the best blue cheese sauce I've ever had in my life. Like, I haven't tasted any wings or blue cheese sauce that match theirs since. And they've closed.
And where's this at?
And
Where's this
they're
It's
closed
closed.
down now. It was in the village in New York. They had a couple of locations, but the main one was in the village. And they had the best grilled chicken sandwiches too.
Oof.
And now they're closed. It makes me really sad. I wish they put their blue cheese and their sauces in the store so we can just make our own. But
Yeah, I worked at Taco Bell in San Diego, and I just
What-
a bunch of cheese, fucking, like everything, like just the meat, like even the fake meat that you make in a little
That fake-ass meat.
fucking piece of shit meat. It's not even meat. It's just
What
like
is it?
It's like rations. They're
Rations.
it's a powder.
Yeah.
You put it in like a little
the meat
container.
that they put in the tacos?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a powder? Uh-huh.
It's a powder.
Wait, the meat is
I don't know
what?
if it's the same now, but
Uh-huh.
it's pretty much rations. Like
Yeah.
you stir it with water, and it turns into texture that looks like meat, and it's not actually meat.
That actually makes me feel better about the meat because, like, one thing that bothers me about ground meat is sometimes you find like little gristle, like hard pieces in it, and I don't like that. So I guess there's no potential for that to happen in Taco Bell because it ain't real meat.
Well, you're talking about hamburger meat then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Those Doritos Locos tacos slap. I love those tacos. That's all I really eat in Taco Bell.
I do like Taco Bell, but now I gotta think about this.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
I'll be fucking that powder meat up. I do not care. I don't care at all. It tastes good. I'll eat it.
And it's like not often I go there. It's something where it's like, all right, it's been a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I go there like once or twice a year. But I enjoy myself when I go.
Yep.
Yeah, now my first job was at AMC.
Movie theater?
I was a concessionist.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, I wanted to be an usher because the ushers, they got to walk around the
Yeah.
theaters. We were just stuck behind the counter.
Yeah.
I worked at AMC.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get sick of popcorn?
Yeah. Yeah. For
Because at
sure.
first you're like, "Ooh, free popcorn!" You fucking it up. Then finally you're like,
Butter, butter,
popcorn is
butter, butter.
disgusting. I don't want anything
Right.
to do with it.
Yeah.
Butter.
Yeah. I was like loading up on the butter. And
Yeah.
Like, man, the first couple of days.
Yeah.
Then after a while, it's like,
Ugh. Yeah.
When he says after a while, it's like day 2.
Yeah.
What-
Popcorn can nauseate you after a minute.
yeah. And I don't know
Salt.
if they still do this, but when I was working there, at the end of the night, if there was like any popcorn that was left over,
Mm-hmm.
they would put it in like these like trash bags, and then the next day, that was the popcorn that started off the day.
You lying? Are you
up.
serious?
Yes,
Oh
yes,
shit!
that's what they used to do.
Okay, note to self: never get popcorn early at the
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
Don't go to mayonnaise.
Yeah, and if you do, always ask for the popcorn from the kettle. So like,
Oh,
just
I
have
always,
them.
I always say I want a fresh one.
Yeah.
I always say that.
Yeah,
You could do that.
yeah. You can. You
Can I
do
have a
that.
fresh batch?
You know what I just recently found out? Like, say you go to the movie theater and you get like a big popcorn and there's still a lot left. Like, sometimes you can't eat that whole big ass thing of popcorn. And you take it home and then the next day you bite into it and it's like stale and chewy. You can reheat your popcorn and it'll taste fresh like you just got it out of the movie theater. You have to put it in like a pan and put it in the oven on 250 for 6 minutes. And when it comes out, it's crunchy and good again.
I believe it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I believe it. I've
I
had
would
deep,
try that too. I haven't
It's
tried it.
good.
I've had deep dish frozen and put in the oven 450 degrees, 20 minutes. Boom! Like this tastes better than
Pizza.
Yeah, it was good. But AMC, yeah, I worked at AMC in San Diego. AMC 20 theaters, and I was actually. So I started as concession, started as an usher, then I did the customer service part, the guest service part, and said, "Hey, does anyone? Oh, the box office. I've done the box office." They said, "Does anyone want to do projectionist?" And I go, "Sure."
Oh wow.
Next thing you know, you'll be in the movies. He's just gonna be. He
It was
just
scary.
done all the roles.
This was
now
around-
he's like, and now I'm an actor.
I'm not an actor. No,
on
and
the
this was around the time when I think Blair Witch Project was around like that day. Like some of might come in real quick.
What time is this show over? Are we done?
I know.
Yeah, it's like 4
I do that every episode. I'm like, are we done yet? Because sometimes I'm like, I feel like I've been here for a long ass
You're
fucking time.
CJ's dragging.
It's like 5 o'clock. Let's go.
All right, so how do you guys want to?
No. Let's finish these questions.
There
Come
we
on.
go. We'll finish the questions. We can save some of these questions for the next
No,
episode. We don't
no.
need to read all these questions.
That's true.
Nobody's listening to this
They're
show for
listening.
2 fucking hours.
They
no, they're
listening.
not. We
They
got
love
6
us.
listeners.
They love
and
us.
they not listening
We
to
got
this
3
fucking
questions
show.
left.
Your significant other at wait, how come I'm opening all the questions? Am I doing all of them?
No.
Oh. Your significant other admits when y'all first met, they liked your best friend. How do you respond?
When we first met.
Yeah, so y'all hanging out, y'all drinking and reminiscing, like, yo, when I first met, it wasn't even you. I was really into your friend, but you came and you hollered at me, so I was like, thinking I'm gonna get with you. What you gonna do? How do you react to that? I'm out.
That kind of happened to me. Like actually, I hung out with this girl and we and she was like, "Hey, I'm kind of into your friend," and I'm like.
But she told you that up front, not after y'all were kicking it for a long time, right?
No. We're friends, and then we hooked up. This is like 10 years ago, and she literally was like, "This, hey, I'm into your friend. Can you give me his information?" And I was like, "Holy shit, that's pretty fucking blunt."
Thought you were into me.
But I was like, "Sure," because I'm not gonna. Like she lived in like a little further away, and I was
Yeah.
like, here, and then we hooked up literally the night before, and she's like, "Hey,
Oh, y'all hooked up?
oh yeah, we."
Oh shit! And she's like, that was nice, but I'm really into your friend.
Can I get his
Can I
number?
get his number?
And I was like, "That's fine." No, but she actually was digging him. And I'm like, "You know what? I'm not." She was digging him, and I'm like, "That's fine. I'm not trying to hook up. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be your boyfriend or husband
Yeah.
or."
But what if you're in a whole relationship? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
no,
And then you
that-
found out when y'all first met, she was really into your friend, but she got with you instead. How do you?
I would not be okay with that.
Me either.
Yeah, no, fuck
Because
that.
I feel like you still like my friend. Go talk to her. then.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't. Do
I'm
that.
out of here.
Yep.
What about you, Steve?
I would definitely feel like I was like the consolation prize.
Yeah,
Like-
that's a deal breaker for me. Even if you liked my friend, don't tell me.
right.
I don't want to know that.
Right, like do it on. Yeah. Anyways.
Don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Just shut up or go. Should have got with my friend. Your friend didn't like me, so I got with you instead. Like what the fuck?
right.
Get out of here.
But I feel like I mean, kind of maybe done that to someone, and it's like,
No, don't tell them.
yeah, don't tell them exactly.
And then you might end up like you like their friend, but you got with them, and then you find out that friend was trash, and you actually got with the right one. But you still don't want to tell the person like, "Hey, I used to like your friend." Like,
Right.
that's some things you should keep to yourself. 'Cause
Yeah.
people are like, you shouldn't keep secrets from each other. Yes, you should. You should definitely keep secrets from each other. Some things you don't want to know.
Yeah, because that would feel like you were with me, or you got with me in the beginning, just so you can get closer to my friend, or you can get like information about my friend.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Well, that was Jajar. Bye, y'all.
Wait.
This
Chill the fuck out. All right, all right. All right. Well, Happy New Year, guys. Close it out.
That's what I said. That was the jar. Bye, y'all. It's Brooklyn Jones. Follow me on Instagrizzle at It's Brooklyn Jones.
Don't follow me. I got nothing going on right now.
And you can follow me, Depressed Steve, because we got 3 questions that we didn't get to answer.
We'll
But
read 'em
you can
next
follow
time,
me at Wait What Comedy. I'm
Wait,
funny
what?
sometimes.
Wait, what?
Thank you and
Thank you,
good
guys.
night.
All right. Have a go, guys.